What is up? What is going on, everyone? David, SVA Card Collectors. And I will be doing these podcasts periodically. Hopefully, if I can do it every day, I'll do it every day. But not all the time I have something to talk about since there's absolutely no sports. There now is no sports cards being released, really. Even though I still haven't seen anything official from Topps saying that they're not delivering anything. I just don't see anything. So I've seen a couple of people make mention of that on Twitter and on Facebook groups, but I really haven't seen it yet. But maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I know definitely Panini is not. But they will be releasing Panini Flawless in about 18 hours. I don't know how that's going to work out. So I guess maybe you'll be able to buy it. They're not giving you a price or anything for it. But all cards are numbered to 25 or less. And all autographs are on card or cut autographs. Well, obviously, they're either on card or cut autographs. Well, I guess maybe for the like people who are not living anymore. Or as they like to be called, dead. So, anyway. So, I hear rumblings that baseball is going to try to come back in Arizona, and they're going to try to play it just in one location, one spot. I don't know how the heck that's going to work out. It's going to be like a baseball tournament every single week, every single day. When you were a kid and they had like those tournaments where like there's like 5 games in one day on the same field. So I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah, so I'm sure they're trying to figure something out to get the season going. I don't know. I don't know, especially with all this going on. I know people are looking for something to do and looking to get things going. I don't know how realistic it's going to be, but hey, if they can do it, why not? I know UFC has also said they've secured an island where they can have their fight. That would be good, because I want to see that fight. The guy who beat I can't remember anybody's name. Not the Russian guy. Jesus. I'm gonna make myself look it up. But as I'm looking it up, Al Kaline passed away. 22 years he played for the Detroit Tigers. Long time. Almost hit 400 home runs. I think he was at 399. Won a batting title. 18 times he was named to the All-Star team. That's crazy. And the event that I wanted to see was Tony Ferguson and Nemkin, whatever that guy who beat why can I not remember anybody's name? McGregor. I don't remember the guy who beat McGregor, but they were supposed to fight, and then he ran away back to his place. Sucks, man. I really wanted to watch that fight. Khabib, that's the guy's name, Khabib. But instead, we're gonna be watching a different fight. It's gonna be Tony. I don't even know what this guy's name. Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje. I don't know who his name is. So hopefully it's supposed to be on April 18th. If that actually still happens, that would be awesome. Just to watch something. They should make that for free, but heaven forbid they do that. So you have all this stuff not going on. So I decided to start doing some research on. I told you I was going to do it on KABOOM, and that's exactly what I did. And I'm sticking to the basketball, not football, because it was a lot of stuff just to do the basketball. And they started all the way back in 2013, the KABOOM insert, and it was with the Panini Innovation. So if you're looking for these cards, you can do 2013 KABOOM, but you can also do Panini Innovation, and that was the insert. And these ones look more comic book like. They don't look like they do if you've seen the newer ones. they do have PSA 10s in like the Curry, Duncan, Tim Duncan, Kobe, LeBron, Durant. They have a whole bunch. There's a total of 110 PSAs. Most is Kobe Bryant and Curry, 17 and 16. They don't go for that much, and I think really the reason is they look cartoonish. KABOOM is a case hit, so you get one per case, so they're pretty difficult to get. But even with these cards in 2013, they're relatively inexpensive. You can get $200-$300 you're talking about for a PSA 10 for the top guy. So I'm sorry, there was 21 in total made. There's 1 through 21 for 2013, and there was 110 PSA cards that were graded. Now in 2014, they went to Panini Excalibur, and that's where they stayed for a while. Now there's 1 through 50. So now there's 50 of these cards that still are 1 per case. Still pretty cartoonish. Beckett's BGS, there's about 246 graded. And it's in PSA there's only 53 graded. So it seems like most of the people get these graded by BGS. I don't know if that's what it was back in the day in 2014, 2015 to get this stuff graded by Beckett. But there's not, like LeBron, there's one 9.5 and there's one BGS 10, one PSA 10, and then there's one PSA 8. That's it. Nothing else. Curry, you have 13 9.5s, but no PSAs. One of the things that I would suggest in 2014 is buying the raw cards and getting them graded to PSA, because there's so low pops on them that it may be something that people are looking, people are going to be looking for a KABOOM card, and they're going to go for the early ones, and they're going to be like, wow, these are just too expensive, and they'll just go back in years and years and years to try to get one. And so you should be able to get those, older cards for a cheaper price. But again, it's not crazy. You're not going, nuts with the pricing for it. Most expensive one was Curry, and it was less than 400. LeBron was like 300. 340. Right around that range. You have Larry Bird, you have other guys, Russell Westbrook, and if you're buying them graded, 10s and PSA 9.5s, they're $200 and less for everyone else. So it may be something that you may want to look into if you think the cartoonish look is being overlooked. I don't know. I just don't. Truthfully, I don't like the way they look at this point. They're a little too cartoonish for me, but some of them are flashy and look somewhat cool, so I can see people liking them, especially kids. But then again, if kids are liking them, then the prices won't go crazy. We need big fat adult men to like them, or people like me. So, alright, 2015, same thing, Panini Excalibur, total 53 PSA graded total. That's it. BGS 283, a lot more. One Kobe PSA 10, I believe. Durant has like 3. LeBron has like 8 graded in PSA, so not that many. For BGS, you have 11 9.5 Kobe's, 4 10s, and 1 black label. LeBron James, they're going for 675s, 660. The middle guys, Kobe, Durant, and middle guys. I'm just saying LeBron James was at the high end. You have Kobe, who's also going to be at that high end, but a little bit down a little bit. Curry, Durant, they're around the $400 range, and then everyone else is $200 range. And this is the first time in 2015 where it looks a little bit less cartoonish, and I think that's why they go for more money. So now we're at 2016 Panini Excalibur. It seems like they went back to the cartoonish. So again, they're not as in demand. There's no LeBron or Curry PSAs. None. There's a PSA pop of 39. There's 8 total PSA 10. However, you do have the first Giannis in here. So this may be something where I think it was $299 or $275 where his sold. It's a really rare card to get, and it's Giannis. Now, it doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't look terrible either. And these KABOOM cards are pretty popular, so it may be something that you can get. So as you can hear my family yelling and screaming, you probably hear that in the background. That's real nice. Even though I told them what I was doing, heaven forbid they listen to me or just they don't care. They just don't care. They just don't care. So I will pause this for 1 second. So I am back. There was no back for you, but it is back for me. So we were talking about 2016 Panini Excalibur, a little bit more cartoonish. Giannis may be the way to go. They had one PSA 8, one 9, no 10s. If you can get maybe a raw card of him, see if it's good enough to get graded, that may be the route that you want to take. Or maybe just get the cards and just get them graded in PSA because they're so low. There's not that many of them. And try to take advantage of that. You know, maybe you're going, all right, well, if I can buy this raw card, get a PSA graded, maybe comes out to a 9. Hey, there's only 2 of these. That's it. And there's no 10s, or there's 1 10. So you can try to use that rare factor. Now, people can just look at the solds and be like, who cares? Nobody cares. But maybe they will become popular. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sold on that. I'm just giving you the facts that there's just not that many PSA graded cards. All right, so there's no 2017, 2018 Panini KABOOM. It was, you had to go and use your points to get these cards, your rewards points. And you have the KABOOM card, then you have a gold version, which is the 10, and you have a green 1 of 1. It was like, I believe, a 50 card set, and 1 to 25 was basketball. Very difficult to search. I checked BGS. I also searched PSA. You can't find them. But you go online and you can search them and you can find them. You can put their serial code in and it'll come up 2018 Panini KABOOM. But if you search for the pop report for 2018 Panini KABOOM, they're not there. So there's ways to do that. On Beckett, you go to the grading category, and from there they'll have a serial lookup, and you can look that up. And from there, you can tell how many graded cards there are. Meaning, just say we'll go to 2018 Panini KABOOM and there's Kobe Bryant. You would look at the serial number of Beckett. You would go to where I'm telling you, go to Beckett.com. You have to sign up. Go to grading. And then from grading, you would go to enter serial number. You throw that serial number that's on the card on eBay, and then it'll show you that card and all the rest of the cards that were graded, for Kobe Bryant, for that card. So it'll give you how many there are. That's the only way you can do that, to find the pop report for 2018 for Beckett at least. Panini PSA. You would just have to look for each number and look them up, and I'm not too sure. There's got to be a way. I just was unable to search it. I spent a lot of time trying to figure it out. I don't know. I literally searched what showed on the PSA. But in either case, these are rare as well because you could only get them online. You can only get it using your rewards. If you could find any of those graded, even to the 10s, raw, buy those cards, get them graded. Obviously, after this whole nonsense is done, but that may be another good route to go with. So 2016, 2018, not that many graded, and I think 2018 is probably the better one to do that with. Now we're going 2018, 2019 Crown Royale. Now they take over, not Excalibur. Excalibur I don't even think exists anymore. Crown Royale, or whatever the hell it says, more lifelike, same as 2018. They're more lifelike. The pictures looks more like them. It's not a cartoonist picture. It's basically a picture of them, and it's just saying KABOOM. They look better. They're shinier. They're just nicer cards, I believe. PSA, there's 79 total. 50 of those are PSA 10s. So the grading to get a PSA 10 is not the hardest thing in the world for these cards. There's 4 Lucas, 3 Treys, and 5 LeBrons. For BGS, there's 129 of them. 93 9.5s. BGS 10, and that's Luka. You're going to be spending thousands, you spend $4,000 for these cards to get a 10. For Luka, they are hard to come by, and not hard to come by as in like the BGS 9.5. Those you can get for Luka, but they're expensive. You're going to be spending a ton of money. But those are the cards. This is the year where it's big. So Trey, Luka, and all them, you're going to be spending $4,000, and then you can spend $1,500 for Trey. Then LeBron, you'll be spending in between Luka and Trey. Especially, it's his first time that he's in a Lakers uniform, so there's going to be a little extra chutzpah for that. So it might be the bottom end of what Luka could get, and maybe every once in a while jumping above it. So there's that. Now, 2019-2020 Crown Royale KABOOM. There's only 7 total graded cards. There's 1 Zion PSA to 10, 2 9s, 1 LeBron 10, 1 Morant 10, 2 Lukas, 1 PSA 8, 1 PSA 9. There's 22 BGSs, 9.5. Most I've seen, they're going for Zions. They're going anywhere from 3,000 to all the way down to 2,200. Again, very lifelike. They look really good. This year's 2018-19 and the 2018 Panini KABOOM that you could only get online. Those are the ones that I really like the look of and that look really nice. The other ones are more cartoonish and more like a comic book. But they all still are very rare and tough to get. I still think 2018 Panini KABOOM is where it's at with regards to maybe, getting a good raw card, getting it graded, and maximizing your money. That's what I see. I see a lot of everything going towards BGS, and I think the prices are higher on BGS just because there's not that many PSA 10s, if any. So they don't sell because they're not there. So I think that's another opportunity that you can take advantage of as well. So that's my little spiel. That's pretty much the history of KABOOM. So if you're looking for the definitive KABOOM guide, I just gave it to you. Like I said before, I really like the cards now. I don't like the older ones. I don't like the cartoonish ones. Some people may like that. Some people might like that cartoonish look, and if you do, you'll be able to get it at a pretty cheap compared to what the prices are for the rookie cards now. I think 2016 Giannis is a good opportunity for people to get a rare card of his for a good price. So there's that. SVAcardcollectors.com. I am working on that course. I will be doing ads really soon. So I'm looking forward to that. You have to be on the email list to get that stuff, so you can sign up. Go to SVAcardcollectors.com, and it's somewhere on the sidebar, I believe, and you just put your email address, and you'll be all set, and you'll start getting them. It'll be in podcast form. It's not going to be a YouTube video form. I'm not technologically savvy. Yes, I can probably get someone to do it, but I really want to get this out there, especially with people bored out of their minds doing things with, not doing things. So there's that. All right. Download the Flick Chat app, and you guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later. So I wanted to talk about a new marketplace that's about to hit the sports card scene called StarStock. StarStock is building a sports card marketplace aimed to be faster and cheaper for flipping sports cards than any other platform. This is a ground level moment, and StarStock is currently looking for people who want to be the first to sell their cards at launch of this new platform. They are offering 5% commission, no ingestion fees. You send in your cards, they do all the work and post for you. Cards are guaranteed and secured in a vault. You can choose to ship cards back at any time. They also have a little guy, he stands in front of the vault. Nobody can get in, nobody can get out. I think his name is Pedro. StarStock will be a flipper's paradise. Ooh, a paradise, where you can buy, flip, store, or ship cards with a click of a button. If you are interested in getting involved as a seller, contact Mike at starstock.com. They're right now only looking for rookie cards and prospects of current players. Again, Mike at starstock.com, or you can head over to their website, starstock.com. Okay.